Here we go. So welcome everybody. Let's start today lying down on our bellies, okay? You can rest your head on your hands. And take a moment just to settle here. So I know sometimes this shape can be a little bit difficult for people's lower back. But see how that feels for you this morning, okay? You can rest your head on your hands. You can maybe rock your hips from side to side for a moment, getting comfortable. And if it is feeling like you're overarching your back and it's too early in the morning, then you can kind of push down through the fronts of the tops of the legs a little bit to lengthen the lower back. But try and relax here for a moment. Let your breath flow in and out through the nose. Creating that nice steady rhythm with your breathing. The long breaths in and long, slow breaths out. So using your breathing to help you bring yourself into your practice now, so out of your day and into your practice. You might be able to, as you relax into the breathing, feel your belly expand into the floor. And as you breathe out, feel your belly draw back away from the floor. So the inhale, feeling the belly expand into the floor. And with the exhale, drawing the belly back. So really taking these first few moments just to relax, to let go. To connect your breathing with your body. And let your mind be drawn into this moment. From here, just let your right knee come out towards the right side. You want it in line with your right hip and your right foot right below your right knee. And continue to breathe deeply. Try and push down through your inner right knee, inner right ankle, and also the top of that left leg. Let's check in with that hip. How is that right hip doing today? You're aiming on trying to feel like the leg is moving out towards the right side. And that you're lessening the space between your thigh and the leg. The thigh and the floor. Take one more breath. Now you can extend your right leg all the way back to where it came from. And then extend your right arm out to the right side. Now, have a little look at your arm. Make sure it's in line with your right shoulder. And then put your left palm on the floor by your left rib cage. And you're going to spin your left hip back on top of the right. So we're thinking about stretching out the shoulder now from the bicep all the way to the chest. And the breath's nice and long and deep, helping you to stay here, stay in this moment. Take one more breath. And lowering the belly back down onto the mat. You can take your left knee out towards the left side now. Have your left foot below your left knee. Yes, you've got that 90-degree shape, and you can rest your head on your hands. And then thinking about sending the knee over towards the left side. Pushing down to the top of your right leg. Just allowing yourself a few breaths here just to think about this left hip now. Yeah, what's happening here? Taking a nice slow entry into the practice today. And take one more breath. The hips slowly starting to release and let go. Then you can extend the leg back to the back of the mat. And then extend your left arm out towards the left side. Have your right hand flat on the floor by your chest. And then peel your right hip back on top of the left. You can bend the leg so that the sole of the foot lands on the floor. And you let your head rest on the floor as well, so you get a little bit of a stretch through the neck as well. You take a breath in. And a long breath out, just stretching out any tensions that you have built up from your week, from your year. Especially if you are someone who works on a laptop a lot, this is a very good one to do. And then carefully lowering your belly back down onto the mat, bringing your left arm back in, give the shoulders a little bit of a shake out. And now rest your hands on the floor underneath your shoulders. Rest your forehead on the floor. And let your shoulders slump as far forwards as you can, almost like the tip of your shoulders, or the top of the shoulders, is trying to touch the mat. Then with the forehead on the floor, lift the shoulders up and back, like you're pinching the shoulder blades together. Feel that space. And then let the shoulders slump forwards again, like you're trying to tap the top of the floor, the top of the mat. And again, draw the shoulder blades back, squeeze them towards each other, pinching them together. And then let the shoulders slump forwards. This time, draw your shoulders back, squeeze them, and then push your hands, see if you can lift your chest up a little bit. And then lower yourself back down. Let the shoulders slump forwards once you get there. That's it. And again, lift the shoulders up and down the back, squeeze them together. And then lift your head up, lift your chest up. Maybe come up a little bit higher now. And then slowly lower back down. Let the shoulders slump forwards. This time, draw the shoulders back, squeeze them together, lift the head up, lift the chest up, and then see how high feels good to go. Yeah, see how the back feels. You can rock a little bit if you like. And then slowly lower back down. Now imagine you're making tents with your fingers and press your hands just either side of your mat with the elbows up to the sky. And as you inhale, push through the fingertips, chin to the chest until the last moment, lifting yourself up. And then exhale, bend the elbows and lower back down. And try that a few times. Push through the fingertips, lifting the head, chest up. And then elbows bend, lower back down. Last time, push through the fingertips, lift yourself up, and maybe you can stay here and kind of roll through the shoulders a little bit. See what's available or what's not available this morning. And then slowly start to lower yourself back down. Okay, put the palms underneath the shoulders again. And then push your hips back into a child's pose. So knees together, feet together. And then walk the hands out in front. Forehead down towards the floor. Yes, how's that feel now after your little bit of extension in your back? Rounding, press through your hands. Walk your hands over to the right hand side. Go as far over to the right as feels good. I like to put my left hand on top of my right hand and then lean into that left side. I can try and unlock the left shoulder blade all the way down to the left hip. And then walk the hands all the way over to the other side. Go as far over as you can. You can put your right hand on top of your left hand and then try and lean into this right side. And then walking the hands back to the center. Come up to seated on your heels for a moment. And then open up your knees wide. Yeah? Turn your fingers towards you. And then put your palms flat on the floor. Now see how your wrists feel today. Now try cat-cows here. Inhale, draw your chest forwards, arch your back. Now as you exhale, round into your back and chin to chest. Inhale, draw the head chest forwards and look up. Good, and then exhale, push away and round into the back. Last time, inhale, draw the head chest forwards, look up. And then exhale, push away and round into the back. Coming back to neutral, release your hands. Now have your palms up, middle fingers touching, thumbs down and baby fingers down. The elbows bend, lower your chest down. And then straighten the arms as much as you can, round into your upper back. And again, bend the arms, lower your chest down. And then straighten the arms and try and round into your back. Yes, last time, bend the arms, lower your chest down. And then straighten the arms up. You've still got your thumbs down and your baby fingers down. Good, bring your hands into a fist and then try and lift your knuckles up off the floor. It's like you're trying to draw your knuckles to the inner wrist. And then release. Good, come up to seated on the heels. Bring your hands to interlace, draw a little circle with the wrists. And take it the other way. Let's just for a moment take your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw your shoulders back, and then push your hands down towards the floor. It might be enough for you here, or you could push your knuckles down into the mat and try and lift your chest up a little bit more. See what's possible. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Nice. Push down into your left shin and bring your right foot flat onto the floor. You have it quite close to your right hip. Reach your right arm as far forwards as you can. And then wrap your right arm around your right shin. Rotate the shoulder so the palm turns up and take the hand by the side of your right leg. Okay, reach your left arm as far forwards as you can. And then take the arm around your back. Maybe you catch hold of your hands. You're going to pull on your left hand as you open up the chest towards the left side. Breathe in, sit down into that right foot. Breathe out, open up the chest. Good, well done, release, come back to center. And you can lower your right shin down and pick your left foot up. That's it, get comfy there. Reach your left arm as far forwards as you can inside that left leg. Take the left arm inside the left shin. Rotate the shoulder so the palm turns up. Take it behind you. Right arm forwards. Around your back, maybe you catch hold of the fingers. Now pull on your right hand to open up the chest. Squeeze down through your left foot. How's the hip feeling there? Inhale. And exhale, open up the chest. Well done, release, bringing the hands back. Lower down the left shin. Yeah, and then come up onto all fours. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And into your full cat pose. You let your belly sink and lift the head chest up. Round into the back and bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, let the belly drop down. Draw your head and your chest up, tailbone up. Good, and then push away and round into the back, chin to chest. Last time, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. Hold it there. Tuck your toes under. How's those feet feeling? And then lift your hips up into your first downward dog. Squeeze the heels down one by one, like you're walking on the spot here, and you can wiggle your hips from side to side. Yeah, do any movements that you feel like you need here. From there, you're going to come up high onto your toes. Bring your chin to your throat, so you're looking at your belly button. Roll through your spine, bringing yourself forwards into your first plank pose. And then take the hips all the way up and back into downward facing dog. And try again, come up high into the toes, bring your chin to your throat. Roll forwards. The last thing to come into place is the head as you come into your plank pose. And then you can take the hips all the way up and back into downward facing dog. Last time, come up high into the toes, chin to throat, roll yourself forwards into plank pose. From here, lower the knees. Elbows are going to brush by your rib cage as you lower down. Now come into your Cobra Up Dog. Lift the head, chest up. Good, and then take it straight up and back into your downward facing dog. Squeeze the heels down, lift the hips up. Let's try that little vinyasa 2 more times. All right, so you come up high into your toes, chin to throat, roll yourself forwards into your plank pose. Drop your knees if you want to. Elbows brush by the rib cage, lower down. Push your hands down to lift your head and chest up, Cobra Up Dog. And then lift it up and back into downward facing dog. Last time, come up high into the toes, chin to throat. Roll yourself forwards. Last thing to come into place is the head. Elbows brush by the rib cage. Come through into a Cobra Upward Dog. And then meet me in downward facing dog. That's it, good. Big breath in. And a breath out, lift the hips up high. So now take your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up your hip. And then draw a big circle with your right knee. Definitely feels good to get into that hip. And take the circle the other way. Okay, right leg goes up to the sky, open up the hip. You can point your right toes. And then bring your right knee into your nose, right foot inside right thumb. From here, lower your left knee to the floor. Come onto your fingertips, draw your chest forwards. How's the front of that left thigh? Now your left foot is going to move over towards the right side. And you rest the shin on the floor there. And take your right hand inside your right foot and your left arm up to the sky. Try this. Take your left hand around your right rib cage and try and draw your right rib cage more towards the left side. Yeah. See if that helps. And then take the left arm up to the sky and then up and over your head. Breath in. Good. As you breathe out now, push down through your right foot. Let's come all the way up to standing on that left shin and the right foot. Left hand rests on the calf at the back leg, and then the right arm comes up and over your head. Now, if you feel comfortable, you can pulse forwards and back here. Otherwise, stay in stillness. One more breath. Good. Big circle, right hand comes down. Big circle, left arm follows. And then take your left leg all the way back. Come back onto your left knee and then draw your right toes to the sky. How's that right hamstring? Mine's pretty stiff. Inhale, chest to toes. Exhale and fold over your right leg. Yes, good. And again, inhale, lift your head, chest up. And then exhale and fold over the right leg. Lovely, guys. Okay, let's rebend into the right leg. Hands either side. Lift the back knee up off the floor. And then take your front foot to the back. Find your plank. Now you can lower down, elbows brush by the rib cage. Vinyasa. Cobra Up Dog, lift your head, chest up. And then take it straight up and back. Downward facing dog. Can you lift the hips up? Big breath in. And a long breath out. Take your left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Good, send the knee up high, high, high. You can draw a big circle with the left knee now. Try and brush the right knee as you go. And then take the circle the other way. Bring your left knee into your nose, left foot next to the left thumb, and then lower your right knee to the floor. Yeah, good. Come onto your fingertips, draw the head, chest forwards. Breath in. As you breathe out now, take your right foot towards the left side. Yeah. And then your left arm inside that left leg. Right arm up to the sky here. So you could try what we did earlier, right hand around your left rib cage, and you're trying to draw your rib cage towards the right side. And then you can extend the right arm back up. Now push down through the left foot, come up to standing on that right shin, and then take your right hand onto your calf and left arm up and over your head. And if you like, you can pulse here. If it feels straight, stable and strong, you can pulse. If not, just stay in stillness. Good. Left hand comes down to the floor. Right hand comes down to the floor, and then return your right leg. Let's come back onto the right knee and draw the left toes to the sky. And squeeze your left hip back, towards the back of the mat. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, fold over the legs. Oh, the one leg. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, fold over the leg. Welcoming the sensations in your left hamstring. Good, so step back onto your left foot, hands either side, lift your back knee, and then take your front foot to the back. Now chaturanga down, so the elbows down. Push down to come up, Cobra Up Dog, and then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Squeeze the heels down, lift the hips up. Let's keep moving. Right leg lifts up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Right foot inside right thumb. Now hold it here, slide your left leg back a little bit, and then drop your back heel 45 degrees towards the right side. Okay? Bring your right hand inside your right foot here. You can be on your fingertips if you want. Left arm up to the sky. So you're coming straight into a side angle. If you want, use your left hand to try and bring your right rib cage to the left side, and then take the left arm up and over your head. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take your left hand to the floor. Lift your back heel up now. Keep your hips level and take your right arm up to the sky into a twist. Long breath in. And a long breath out. Take the right arm up and over your head. Twist the chest towards the right side. And then lower your right hand down. Work on straightening your right leg. So you can have your hands on blocks. The right leg might not straighten completely, and that heel can be up at the back. You can even draw your right toes towards your face. Welcome, breath in. As you breathe out, rebend into your right leg, palms flat, front foot to the back. Chaturanga down, elbows bend, you can drop your knees. Cobra Up Dog, lift the chest up, and then take it up and back. Downward facing dog, wiggle the hips high, squeeze the heels down. Gradually building, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Now bring your left knee into your nose, left foot inside the hand. Wiggle it till you get it there. And then walk your right foot back a bit. Yeah. Then you can ground the back heel 45. Feel the right hip open. Left hand inside your left leg, left arm inside your left leg. And then spin your right arm up to the sky. So you're in a side angle. Now you can try again with the right hand, just bringing your left rib cage towards the right side more. Right arm goes up and then over your head. Have a nice extension there from your fingertips to the back foot. We'll lower the right hand to the floor. Take the left arm outside the left foot. Pick your back heel up. And then keep the hips level. Twist from your belly button, not from your hips. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, you can take your left arm up and over your head. Don't let the right hip drop down. Keep it level. Yes? Good. Take your hands down, or your hand down, sorry, and then work on straightening this left leg. And it might not straighten completely. Your right heel can be lifted. Your left toes could come towards your face. Depending on how you're feeling right now. Good. Really bend into your left leg and then front foot to the back. So your vinyasa, chaturanga down. Drop the knees if you need to. Push down to come up, Cobra Up Dog. And then take it straight up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Keep lifting the hips up high towards the sky. This is your intermission coming up. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Relax your head. Hold on to opposite elbows. Make sure you've got a bend in the knees. The bend in the knees should help you to have your belly on your thighs. Yeah, that's what we want here. All right, play with this. You're going to keep your belly on your thighs and bend your knees, send your hips down. You can have your hands on the floor if you need them. And then lift the hips up and the head down. Yeah, try that maybe 3 or 4 more times. Really firing up your legs now. Don't forget you can use your hands if you need to, but hopefully you can kind of work your way into this. Let's try one more. Sitting the hips all the way down, and once you're down, can you reach your arms forward? See how that feels? Good. And then taking the hands down and the hips up. Start to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Press your palms together, lift your arms up. And then exhale, fold and hinge from the hips. Okay, so that was your little intermission. And we'll walk the hands all the way out into a plank pose. And then from there, let's take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Okay, so don't forget, you can stop and rest. Do that now if you want. Give your head a little shake in downward dog. Do whatever you need. As we start now to get into the flow a little bit more. Right, so when you feel ready, lift your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up your hip. Same sequence as we did earlier. Right foot inside right thumb. Walk the left leg back a bit. Drop the back heel, 45. Right hand inside right foot and the left arm up to the sky, side angle. Good. Left arm comes up and over your head. Reach as far as you can towards the front of the mat. Good. Left hand comes down. Pick your back heel up. And we're going to twist. Right arm up to the sky. Look up to that right hand. Now squeeze your feet towards each other. It's going to be a bit of a shocker here. But you're going to come up to standing on both legs, twisted towards the right side. Reach the fingers away from each other. Okay, if you fall, don't worry, just come back into it. Rest your right hand on your left leg and then take your left arm up to the sky. Really straighten into the back leg. Left hand comes down, your right hand comes down as well, and then front foot to the back fine plank. Vinyasa chaturanga down. Push down to come up, Cobra Up Dog, and then take it up and back. Downward facing dog, so maybe starting to feel the heat build now. So take your left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip, make sure you're breathing. Left foot inside left hand. Slide your right leg back a bit, and then ground the back heel 45. Left hand inside left foot, and then right arm up to the sky. Take your right arm up and over your head, feel that extension. And then lower your right hand to the floor, pick your back heel up, and then take a twist. Left arm to the sky. Yeah, twisting from your belly button, remember, not dropping that hip. All right, squeeze those legs towards each other. Find your balance. Lift yourself up to standing, reaching the left fingers back, the right fingers forwards. Well done. Left hand onto your right leg. Draw your chest forwards and then lift your arm up and over your head. You're thinking about going up and back. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your right hand to the floor. Swing your left arm up and over your head. Land it on the floor. And then front foot to the back. Now you can skip this bit, meet me in down dog, or elbows bend, lower down. Cobra, or your upward dog. Take it straight up and back into your downward facing dog. Breath in, lift the hips up high. Breath out, squeeze the heels towards the floor. Yeah, hopefully it's starting to feel a bit more space. Let's keep going. Right leg lifts up. Bend the knee and open up your hip. Bring your right foot inside your right hand. Same as before now. Walk the left foot back a bit. And then ground the back heel 45. Yes. Right hand inside right foot. This should be getting comfortable now. Left arm up to the sky. Maybe not. Left arm up and over your head. Feel that extension from the fingertips to the back foot. Good, and then bring your left hand back down. Pick your back heel up. Take a twist. Right arm up to the sky. Squeeze those legs towards each other now as you come up to standing. Right hand onto your back leg. Left arm up and over your head. Try to straighten into your back leg. Now this back heel, drop it down towards the right side. And then bring your right arm forwards. Adjust your front foot. Walk it towards the right there, left side. So you can come down into your warrior two. How's that feel there? Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, and then take it back and breathe into the right side. And then you'll straighten the front leg and bring your right arm up and over towards the front of the mat. Now keep this left hip open. Right hand can land on your shin or behind your leg. Yeah, but wherever you are, you want both sides of the body long. Yes, hold it there. So in your triangle shape. Left arm up and overhead if you like. One more breath. Good, looking down, bend your front knee, come back, warrior two. Well done, guys. Right hand comes down, touch the floor, big circle with the left arm, and then front foot to the back. Chaturanga down, elbows bend. Push down to come up, Cobra Up Dog. Take it straight up and back, downward dog. And you can just meet us here in down dog. Skip that bit if you're getting tired. All right, let's go again. Left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Left foot lands inside the left thumb. Getting into a rhythm now. Slide the back leg away a bit. Drop the back heel. Left hand inside left foot. Right arm up to the sky into the twist. Take your right arm up and over your head. Feel that extension. It's like you're getting rid of the rounding in your lower back here. You're almost arching your back. Right hand comes down. Pick your back heel up. And now twist left arm up to the sky. Yes, don't let the right hip drop. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Can you come up to standing? Twisting towards the left side. Don't worry if you fall. Just pick it right back up. Left hand onto your right leg. Right arm up and over your head. It's like you're going to go up and back. Inhale, straighten into the back leg. Nice job. And then ground the back heel towards the left side. Bring your left arm forwards and adjust your front foot towards the right side into your warrior two. All right, flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, reverse warrior. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten your front leg, and then bring your left arm up and over your head. Can the hand come onto your shin? That might be enough for you there. Right arm up to the sky, or hand outside the leg. Right arm up and over your head, breathe into it. Looking down, take your right arm back up to the sky, and then rebend into that left leg, warrior two. Get left hand down, touch the floor, big circle with the right arm. Front foot to the back, find plank. Vinyasa, lower down. Cobra Up Dog. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out, squeeze the heels towards the floor. Good. Take a mini moment, lower the knees and tuck your toes and sit back into a child's pose. Take a little minute, adjust your pajamas, have a drink, whatever you need. We've got one more flow to go. I'm going to come into a half moon, all right? So collect yourself, gather your thoughts, and let's get going. All right, come up onto all fours. Belly sinks, lift the head, chest up. Tuck your toes under and then lift those hips up into your down dog. All right, you are warm now, so let's go for it. Right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up that hip. Same thing, right foot inside right thumb. Slide the left leg back, round the back heel, right hand inside right foot, left arm up to the sky. This should feel nice now, mate, and hopefully take your arm up and over your head, feel that extension. Good, left hand comes down, pick your back heel up, hips stay level, right arm up to the sky. When you feel ready, come up to standing, twisting towards the side. Right hand on your left leg, left arm up and over your head, really straighten into the back leg. And there's nowhere else for you to go but to drop the back heel and then bring your right arm forwards. Adjust your front foot into warrior two. Good, flip the front palm, reach it forwards and take it back. Breathe into the right side. And then straighten your right leg. Come into a triangle, right hand onto your shin. Maybe on the floor behind your right leg. Left arm up and over your head. Looking down, take your left arm back up and then bend the front knee, come back, warrior two. Okay, here we go, half moon. Right hand comes on the floor, chest forwards of your right foot. Lift the left leg up. You might need to walk that right hand a little bit further forwards and then start to lift the left leg up and the left arm up. Find your half moon here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now I know it's tough, but take your left hand down and then lift your left leg up to the sky. I know the legs are aching, it's okay. You're going to bend your left knee and send the knee up, 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 up to the sky. And when you are done, bring your left thigh into your belly and your heel into your bum. I know it's sore, hang tight. You can have a little bend in your right leg. As an option, try and kick a ball in between your hands with your left foot. Straighten, straighten, straighten. And then lower the left foot onto the mat with a sigh. Yes, inhale, take the halfway lift. Exhale and fold it forwards. You can take your hands around your calves to draw yourself in. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Can you feel one leg a little bit more than the other? Press your palms together, lift your arms up. Exhale and fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands on the floor, jump both feet back into a plank pose or step. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Cobra Up Dog. And then downward facing dog, and we've got one more to go. Yeah, wiggle those hips up, squeeze those heels down. All right, here we go, left leg lifts up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Left foot inside left thumb. Walk that right leg back, ground the back heel. Left hand inside left foot, right arm up to the sky to twist. Take your right arm up and over your head, feel that extension. Good, and then right hand comes down, pick your back heel up, twist, left arm up to the sky. You got this, guys, well done. Squeeze your feet towards each other, come up, twisted towards the left side. Yes, good, left hand onto your back leg, right arm up. There's nowhere else that you can go. You can only drop the back heel towards the left side and bring your left arm forwards. Adjust your front foot. Warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the left side. And then straighten your front leg, come into triangle. So both legs stay straight, left hand onto your shin, right arm up to the sky. Inhale. To exhale, you can take your right arm up and over your head, squeeze the right shoulder blade into its socket almost. Good, looking down, bend your front knee, come back, warrior two. Good, now take your left hand forwards with your left foot. And then you can start to lift up your right leg, and when you feel balanced, take your right arm up to the sky. Twist the chest towards the right side, lift the right leg. If you fall, don't worry about it. Just see if you can get back into it. One more breath. Good, well done. Right hand comes down. Now try and lift that right leg up, up, up. Little standing split. And then bend your right leg and send the knee up to the sky. Open up that hip. Now you can have a bend in your left leg, no problem. Now bring your right thigh into your belly, your heel into your bum. Feel that strength there. Definitely have a bend in the left leg if you need it. And just for fun, see if you can kick a ball in between your hands. Straightening that right leg. And then lower your right foot next to your left. Off that left leg, feeling it now. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Halfway lift. And then exhale and fold it forwards. Draw yourself in. Good, from here, roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Palms together. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale and fold it forwards, hinge. Inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen. Bend your knees, palms flat. Jump your feet back or step them back. Vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Well done, guys. Once you're there, take a breath in and a breath out. All right, you'll like this next bit. Right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Okay. Right knee to your right wrist. Rest the shin on the floor. Now hang tight here. Just move your right foot over towards the left side a little bit and keep your back toes tucked under here. Keep that left leg up off the floor. Come up onto your fingertips. This might be enough. Or could you start to lift the arms up? That's it, good. Stay strong in that right shin. Keep tucking the tail and then lift the arms up, lift the head, chest up. Good. Nice, take your hands down. And then slide your left leg all the way back. Ooh, sink into pigeon. Yes. So have a little look back, make sure your leg is in line with that, with your mat. That's a kind of a nice guide. And then walk your hands forwards, relax. Well done, how does it feel to be there in pigeon right now? Push through the top of that left leg, top of the left foot. Squeeze your right hip back. One more breath. Good. Now walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Maybe just going to stretch out the right leg for a moment. So tuck your back toes and take your right leg all the way back up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. And now bring your right foot outside of your right hand. Extend that left leg back a bit and then lower the left knee to the floor. Okay, so now untuck your back toes, And turn your right foot onto its side so the knee opens to the side. Good. Now you've got an option to stay here on your hands, or you can come down onto your forearms. See what feels nice for you. Yeah, if you feel really hunched with your forearms down, then come up onto your hands. This is an option now in this next bit. Take your right arm up to the sky and let the right hand come behind your head. See if you can open up the chest. Probably feels restricted. As you exhale, also an option, right elbow comes to the left hand. Give it a little tap. And then press and open up that right elbow again. Lower your right hand down. You can come back up onto your hands. Put your right foot flat onto the floor, squeeze the right knee in. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and take your front foot to the back. That should feel pretty nice. Okay, so take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Coming into that kind of pigeon on this side. So left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. And bring your left knee to your left wrist. Your left shin on the floor. Now those back toes are tucked under. Come up onto your fingertips, draw the chest forwards. Yes, and then maybe you feel ready to lift your arms up. The back toes are tucked. Trying to lift that back leg off the floor. Strengthen this left leg. Inhale. Good, exhale. Yeah. Good, and then you're taking your hands down and then sliding that right leg back, sinking into your pigeon. Enjoy it. Have a check of the back leg and then walk your hands forwards. Take a moment. You want to try and push down through the top of your right leg, like you're dragging your right hip to your left foot. And if you lost touch with your breathing, think about your breath. Yeah, fill yourself up with the inhale. Empty yourself with the exhale. And then walk your hands back towards your knees. So just going to stretch out this left leg. Tuck your back toes. And then take your left leg all the way up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. So you are in a three-legged dog. Now bring your left foot outside your left hand. Slide your right leg back a bit and then lower your right knee to the floor. Here we go on this side. Come onto the fingertips. Lift your head, chest forwards. And you can turn your foot onto the side, open the knee to the side. Now you might be good here on your hands, stay there, or come down onto your forearms. Breath in. And breath out, just letting go of that left hip. Try and relax. Now as an option, you can take your left arm up to the sky. That's just an option. You could be on your right hand and do this. Left hand behind your head. Try and open up the chest a little bit more. Squeeze that knee away from you a little bit more. And as another option, bring your left elbow towards your right hand. Give it a little tap. And then uncurl, pushing down through your right forearm to open up the left elbow. Well done. And then release. Okay, bring your left hand flat on the floor, right hand flat on the floor, left foot flat on the floor, squeeze your knee in. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee, and then take your front foot to the back. Good, now from here, lower your knees to the floor. Now arch your back, so you can feel your belly has sunk here. Now tuck your tail under, round into your back. Hold that and put your elbows down onto the mat. That's it. Now keep rounding into your back. Draw your elbows towards your knees and your knees towards your elbows until you feel the core fire. You can undo your feet if that helps. Yes, elbows to knees and knees to elbows. Belly should be shaking. Draw your belly button back. Find that place of work. Hold it there, this is your core work. Do you exhale when you try and draw your belly button back? And then lower your thighs to the floor, keep your elbows where they are, and just lift your head and chest out so you're stretching out all the work that you just did. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Okay, let the elbows go out towards the side. We're back down on our bellies, forehead down onto the hands, and you can give the hips a little shake. Last sort of big pose, last big effort. Bring your heels into your bum. Have your toes touching, your knees open, and then reach back with the right hand for the right foot, and then reach back with the left hand for the left foot. Now, if you can't catch hold of the feet, don't worry, just reach for them. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, push the feet away. That should lift your chest up. Come into a bow pose. Inhale. And exhale. Everything firing here. When you're ready, you can release. Forehead down into the mat. Release the arms, give the shoulders a little shake. Well done. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push your hips back into your heels, child's pose. Knees together, feet together. Relax over your legs. Little bit of a counter pose now. Walk your hands up towards your knees. You're sat on your heels. You can take your hands behind you, fingers towards your feet. And push down through the hands. This might be enough, just lifting your chest up here. Or you can lift your hips up as well. Yeah, and see how it feels. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Sit your hips down into your heels. Walk your way up and fall onto one side and take the legs out in front. Awesome. Okay, Paschimottanasana, hands by your side. Push down to your fingertips, lift up nice and tall, and then fall forwards over your legs. How is that feeling? Hopefully it's a little bit better than what it would have been first at the beginning of the class, but maybe there's still a little bit of work to do, so spend some time breathing into your hamstrings. You want to have your knees bent if your belly is far away from your thighs, yeah? Take one more breath. And then slowly roll your way up to seated. Soles the feet together, knees open. Just closing it down. You might want to shuffle your way to the top of the mat. Catch hold of your toes. Inhale, lift up tall. And then exhale, walk your hands forwards. Yeah, I don't want you to worry too much about being rounded or your posture here. Just make it feel nice. One more breath. And then lift yourself up. Reach your arms forwards. Keep pressing your feet together. You're going to round into your back as you lower all the way down onto the floor. And once you get there, take your arms over your head. Push your feet together and lift the hips up. And now slowly lower the spine down. As you do that, try and move your sit bones closer towards your feet. And then let your knees open to their fullest. Inhale, breathe into the belly, into your rib cage, into your chest. And then exhale. You can maybe rock the knees or stay in stillness. And just to finish, we'll bring the knees into the chest. And we'll let both knees fall to the right side into a twist. Now take your left arm out towards the left side. We'll breathe here, long breath in. And a long breath out. Good, bringing your knees back into your chest, let them fall to the other side. So you can think of this moment, like letting go of your practice. Letting go of any tension you built up from the practice, because that can happen as well. And then bringing your knees back into your chest and taking the feet to the corners of the mat. Legs straight. You have your arms down by your side, palms faced up. And let your eyes close, let your face relax. So you deserve this little moment of stillness if you have time. See if you can be here for a few moments. Eyes closed, jaw relaxed. Notice when you actively relax your jaw, the rest of the body follows suit. All the muscles in your face let go. All the muscles in your neck, chest, belly, hips, legs, feet. Floor supporting you completely and the breath just flowing freely. Take a few breaths here. Enjoy the stillness, enjoy the quiet. It's the calm after the storm. As always, if you have longer to stay in Shavasana, then it's always good to stay there as long as is needed. But if you need to get moving, start to breathe a little bit deeper. Move your fingers, move your toes. Big, long, lazy yawn as you reach your arms over your head, doing a full body stretch. And then rolling to the right hand side into a fetal shape. And keeping your eyes closed, come up to seated to face the front. Just see how it all feels now. When you're there, you might want to drop one ear towards the shoulder and then the other ear towards the shoulder. See if there's any last little bits of tension there, maybe chin to chest, face to sky. And then bringing your chin parallel to the floor and hands together, thumbs pushing into your chest bone. In gratitude to the practice and in gratitude to all the teachers before me and in gratitude to you guys for being here today. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste, thank you so much for joining me today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Let me know if you have got any questions. Abby will be jumping on for me tomorrow because we are on retreat. So I will see you next week. Have a lovely day.